Okay. Okie dokie. Okie dokie dokie dokie. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome to this. Welcome, 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 welcome. Bum ba-dum bum bum. Actually, I think I need to... Well, first of all, let's just do some of the things that I usually do, which is test out some stuff. Okay? Good morning, and welcome to the Pokrick transit system. Slap. Yeah, it works. Woo. There we go. Hello and welcome. Hello and welcome, my friends, to the stream. Are you ready to do some League of Legends action? Some farming, some strategy, some proxying, some maiden... whatever, proxying. No, maiden place strat. What is it called? I need to think of a better name other than maiden place. Some of that tri-lane split. You know, tri-lane split pushing isn't really... It's actually not that good. It's actually not that good, in my opinion. So yeah, welcome. Now, first things first, let me show you some fan art. Let me show you some beautiful fan art that somebody sent me. I should actually read the name of the person, although I don't know if the person wants me to read their name. I'm gonna show the channel's name, I guess, because... Where can I see the channel name? Where can I see the channel name? I think if I open this window... This one, right? And I click here, and I go back, something like this, right? There's the channel. So thank you very much for making this Pokrick fan art, which is actually a little bit more nuanced than you might think, because I was actually a little bit surprised by it when I first watched it. Let me just move it something like this and play it for you guys. First of all, it's very well drawn, right? And the eyes, of course, you know, kind of, I wouldn't say jump scared me, but slowly jump scared me when they appeared, you know. It's kind of a good touch, nice touch there. Is that not too loud? I think it is. So well done. Especially the little ghoul with the question mark and the little ghoul that is a lady. And I think Maiden has a ring, sort of symbolizing that, hey, she is actually the wife, you know? She is actually the wife. Yeah, hello everybody, and welcome to the farming stream. Sophia Fakey Moglobin, Fakey Moglobin. Oh no, I have to decline now. I have to decline now. So yeah, thank you for this fan art. It's really good. The question mark ghoul is so funny. The question mark ghoul is so funny in the back there. It's like, it looks like it's just out You know, it just doesn't know what it's doing. It just doesn't know what it's doing, you know? Yeah. Is lethality still meta? No, it's not. It's only on my channel, but even there, it's only a partial thing, because if you look at my match history, almost none of the games have like true lethality, meaning that the first two items are almost always the smasher and the smasher, the two smashers, right? So it is what it is. It is what it is. You know. It is what it is. Unfortunately, I'm in, there's a huge risk right now of somebody banning Yorick, but who cares? Who cares, honestly? You know, I enjoy playing League of Legends and not bother myself with all kinds of decisions by other people. I just kind of... It's very interesting, actually, because you can play the game without bothering yourself with others. But you should definitely know, no thank you, what people usually do, and you should kind of react to what they do, you know? Not be totally out the loop. I see, I usually go hull into Cyrilldom. Yeah, you have to absolutely get the Hydra. Because yeah, if you wanna play PvP, fine, you know, get your Trinity Force, get your whatever. But man, if you wanna play some PvE, which is, I believe, when you play Yorick, you play StarCraft instead of playing League. I definitely think you should go for that Hydra, because it gives you wave clear. You know, it gives you wave clear, and that's all that matters, actually. That is all that matters. Now, let's just hope that it's not Lux in the middle there. Or Action. Action is the worst, by the way. Action is insane. Action is insane. But yeah, you know, Dark Mario, that's a funny name. That's my opinion. You know, if you want to copy what I do, follow me, do it. But it's not like I'm Jesus. Thoughts on Zahen? Meh. You know, don't care, really. He's weak. Against Yorick, especially early, he do be weak. He do be weak. Later, I guess he gets strong. I don't know. Don't really care about the passive. Obviously, if you know, the one sentence advice, look at bar. If it big, care. That's it. You know, something like that. Look at colorful bar under... Oh, interesting, it's Mundo. No, I guess I can top. If you want to not against Mundo. It's giga easy. Digging myself a hole. Nah, but it should be easy against Mundo. At least the 1v1 is not going to be a problem. Definitely. I play in Brazil, but every now and again I play with a mate in OCE servers, and I love doing Angel Rig. Yeah, Angel Rig. Especially back in the day when Guardian's Angel was not as expensive, or there was a lot of things that were different back then, but you know, it was definitely something, you know. Ooh, we have that Challenger Syndra. It's actually pretty cool that I swapped, correct? Because we don't want to be playing against Challenger Syndras today. What are we doing here, boys? What are we doing here, boys? So it's nice that Cannon swapped with me. I hope that he keeps the promise, actually. I hope that he keeps the promise. Big leagues, big rank. Yeah, big rank. Very serious over here. Very serious over here. Everything is, you know. Yeah. Serious rank. Serious rank. Yeah, I'm almost definitely gonna go for Hydra and Hullbreaker because they give you just a push and power, man. I was experimenting with Ghost Blade. I was experimenting with all kinds of things, but man, Hullbreaker plus Hydra is just you can knock down some dominoes, man. Hi, Puckrick. Love you and your videos. I really hate the Syndra. Yeah, but Syndra is not as bad as Lux. Because Lux, for example, she do be damaging you, and it's a problem. I play on EU, Nordic, and East. I'm rank 1, 2, and 3 there. Rank 1, 2, and 3 Yorick mid, of course, not total, you know. It's Nordic and East, it's not West. Unfortunately, you know, West, we got all those players. But I don't think many big names on this server, right? Nordic and East, EUNA. EUNA. Hydra here is huge for HP based damage on Mundo. I don't think Hydra has HP based damage, does it? Also, don't overthink this. You don't need anything extra to deal with Mundo. Just buy your regular things and you know, that's it. I feel like somebody's gonna leave the game. I feel like somebody's gonna leave the game, unfortunately. Because there shouldn't be this long of a loading, you know what I mean? I hope that Kenan keeps his promise. Mundo might go mid though, you know. Mundo might go mid. Yorick always wins. Yes. Unless... He always wins unless... I don't even know. If the farm is at no point in the game was over 10 CS per minute, then I would say I will lose. So keep my feet to the fire if it is like that. If at no point you see my CS 10 CS per minute not exceed that or be equal to, write some comments, write some, you know, messages, you know. Unless Lux mid. No, Lux is fine. It's just that she's like Action. She's very close to Action, and that, you know, just the numbers be, you know. Man, I'm so glad that this Kenan actually went against this Challenger Syndra, because, you know, I don't want to be playing against that champion, because she definitely knows that she can pick up Maiden, okay? She definitely knows that. There's no way she does not. Right? So it's better for me to play against this Mundo instead of that Challenger Syndra, right? We don't want to be those, you know, dealing with the space. Oh man. What is my... Oh god. I'm sorry about this. My mouse is just a different sensitivity here. So I might lose some early CS. $10, thank you. Yeah, $14. I'll take it. I'll take it. I don't know why Mundo be giving me that, but you know. I have no idea about his level 2 power spike actually. Is it big? If you don't have your E, then it's big, I guess. I need to smack him a bunch. Okay, wasted my ghost, I'm sorry. I'm rusty, okay? I'm rusty. From the night's sleep. I actually don't play that much League anymore. I do, but it's not, you know... It's almost... It's almost always it's lower than 3 games a day, you know. Let me do a little bit of this. I have no idea how this Mundo is pushing so good this early game. But he is. You know what's surprising? That this elixir, it gives you like the 5 extra added damage, but it still doesn't last hit casters, which is weird. When I saw that rune, I thought, oh, you know, this is gonna allow you to last hit casters if you are sort of okay. If you're kind of, I think I should go back as well. I'm a little bit scared of that Nocturne though. But you still don't, even with the Doran's blade. So it's just weird, you know. Why wouldn't they? Because it makes sense. You drink the potion if you think that you're going to be under tower last hitting, right? But it doesn't work that way. I don't know why. Nocturne coming. Nocturne coming. Definitely. And I don't have a ghost. Oh man, did you see that? Oh lordy lord. That was a good gank. But you know what I messed up? I should have placed my wall closer to the wall so that when he doesn't have the option to flash, you know? Yeah. I think I should have done that. But it's all good. I will definitely take a trade where Mundo is fed instead of some kind of Syndra's being fed or something. You know? I'll definitely take that trade. Hello Pokrook, your channel is my top channel for this year. Nice, you know, a lot of people have been messaging me with this. It's an interesting thing that YouTube added, like this, you know, that you can know which channel is your biggest one. It's like Spotify Rewind, right? Okay. It's like Spotify Rewind. Okay, Mr. Mundo. I hope that he doesn't get bailed out. He might get bailed out by, Is Kadram something that Latvia actually loves? Yep. It's a meme. I guess you saw it on Reddit or something. It is a big deal, but it's not that big of a deal, right? It's more like a meme that people sort of, in my opinion, almost to a cringe level, they keep it up. And it's you know, it's, I don't know, I don't think it's that big of a deal, but you know, fine, you know. Okay. Mundo. Mr. Mundo. So either we get the dragon or they gank me. Okay. I pressed ghost again, but he had already used his ult, so I didn't need to do that. Or did I? Man, Nocturne's gonna gank me again. He's not at the dragon, so we should get both dragon and me being alive. Because sometimes you can get only one. You being alive and the dragon. If we get both, we're gonna be balling, okay? He's level 5. He could pop level 6 very soon. And I'm gonna have to... Oh, God. Well, you know. My bad. If I watch the replay, I guarantee you he just popped it over here or here and just immediately smacked me. But, you know, it is what it is. The thing is, again, I do feel comfortable being against Mundo no matter how fed he gets from this Nocturne. I'll take it. Is it possible to light up farts? I don't know. I actually don't know. It's not, I know it's a meme, but come on. I don't think this is the channel where that kind of information is. I don't think I'm I don't have any specific, like, unique stance on it, or I guess expertise, you would say. How do you manage to play Yorick without flash? It's because of Ghost. As you can see, you know, you could argue that I could have survived those ganks. You could argue that I could have done it. But, okay. But, whoop. There we go. But I would say no. No, it's highly, highly likely that I still wouldn't have been able to do it. I wonder if Syndra... Let's see. Syndra is ignoring this, so it's all good. Mundo getting smacked a bit. Okay. Mundo getting some taste of some medicine a little bit, you know. He's been playing with that Nocturne, but I do have, you know, I do have... Who do we have here? Who do we have here on my team? Ondi goes crazy. Is that short for underwear? Or what? Do you have experience with live parts? No, I do not. He's gonna use his ult again on me, and I can't... I have to... Yeah. Man, it's... it's very unlucky, this match, okay? Because I had just started pushing, and I knew, man, if he's ready to gank, I'm just gonna die, because I just have to push it in, right? I just have to push it in. There's no other way. So, they used it. It's all good. Mundo doesn't really have a chance. Boom. Boom. And the last one as well. There we go. Mr. Nocturne. What's going on there? Let's see. Mundo stuck for some reason. Sorry, man. Sorry, bro, I had to do it. I hope he understands that, hey, man, you know, I can't be letting you roam free. If I see Nocturne at the bottom, I'm gonna take you out, okay? I'm gonna take some plates with me, okay? I'm gonna take some plates with me. Where is Syndra? If she ganks me... Actually, who cares? If she ganks me, I'm just gonna take what I have to take. Nah, she's not here even. She's not even here, guys. Mundo dies once, loses almost all tower. Now that's how you push, okay? That's how you do it, mister. That is how you do it, Mr. Mundo. Actually, maybe I could have taken the whole thing. Right? No, not really. Yeah. Nocturne is here. That almost 100% he's here. I already know this Mundo. He only moves forward when Nocturne is here. Okay. Gotta be careful here. I want to go back, but I can't. Why does he have this? Does it work or not? They're gonna dive me, I think. I can't do anything about it. They might get the first blood tower. Yeah. Oh man, look at this. I do know things. Okay, I do know things. Man, I used my wall, unfortunately. Okay. Sometimes I just do be predicting them. I do be predicting them. Stun. I have 75% of my team's deaths. which is, you could argue, not a good thing, but you could also argue that it's fine. Okay. I'm in Estonia briefly, and it's everywhere in the supermarkets. Yeah, it's one of those export products from Latvia. Latvian export products. You know, there's one challenger in this lobby, and she's 1-3. The worst score. Oh, actually, it's not the worst score. Okay, since Nocturne is dead, sorry, Mundo. If no one bails you out, the tower gone. Who do be pushing? Who pushing, man? What you doing, boy? Okay. Are the ghouls gonna do it or not? Sorry, man. If Nocturne not here, I gotta do it. That's what I was born here to do, you know, push. That's what I was born here to do. There he is. Oh, God. Careful. Careful. Okay. Am I correct to understand that he needs vision to use it? Right? Sorry, man. Took it. Wasn't looking. Wasn't looking, man. Where's Mundo? Why isn't he pushing? Not sleeping until Chal, says Kenan. Well, he did win against that Chal Syndra, so... Oh, I might actually die here. I gotta be really careful, because this could be the moment where he shines. Just a tiny, tiny moment where he can actually shine. Okay. Not the best flash, I would say. But flashy plays and flash is almost never... No. Yeah, it's actually almost never a long-term thing. So it's fine that... No, it makes sense. Okay. Can we get this? Nah. I'm a little bit afraid of that Nocturne again. Okay. 16 minutes in, Hullbreaker. 16 minutes in and Hullbreaker. I'll take it, you know. I don't know how they will stop the push, but maybe they will, maybe they won't. I don't think they will, actually. Oh. Yeah, they could actually stop me. Oh man, why is Soraka here? He got smacked big time and got scared. Did you see that? Is going full tank on Yorick any good? You know, if it's a 1v1 situation where you have to face Yasuo or something, I would say it's okay, but you lose so much map pressure doing that I think it's not worth in a 5v5. But if you were facing a Yasuo, like a 1v1, like big time, you know, $500,000 on the line, your ass is on the line, your house is on the line, your you know, golden teeth are on the line. Yeah, go for tank Yorick. Go for tank Yorick then. 1v1 you can win. Oh man, what is this? What you doing, boy? Do I use Ghost? Oh. So it turns out that he has an item where I used Ghost and it was nothing. It was nothing. Man, in this match I've used Ghost so poorly that I wouldn't even... If you see this... If this is the only thing you see, don't use Ghost. You know? I don't know where this guy is. I'm gonna assume he recalled. So please, don't have pings. Don't have pings. There we go. Man, I didn't have pings. I spammed it. Then it was on cooldown. And, you know... Yeah, if your ass is on the line, go for tank. If your ass is well protected, don't go for it. Is your ass on the line? Or not? No answer. I'm gonna assume it is on the line. Ooh, gotta be careful. Those challenger plays are gonna happen from the Syndra. Let me tell you, that challenger spacing, that challenger, you know, ability throwing. Well, okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, I suck at top, meaning that your ass is on the line. You know, I would say don't optimize for 1v1. Optimize for playing against the map. Okay? And, you know, because, yeah, just optimize for playing against the map, which means that, you know, buy the items that give you pushing power and stuff. Mundo probably gets that tower, though. Because I guess I was too lazy to see what he's doing. Thank you for this gold, Mr. Mundo. I feel like Nocturne is somewhere here. Is he scaring me? There we go. The reason you immediately run, you know, turn away when he does that is because he gets speed. You know, let him party. Let him feel his oats. Let him eat that cake. You can take him out later. You can take him out later. Hey guys, I can't trust him to farm. Oh, I can take him out later. There's no problem. Ah, man, Nocturne's gonna kill me again here. He's definitely on this side, so that's a very, yeah. Yes, my bad. My bad. My bad, guys. I'm just gonna get this and this. It actually, it's funny. It kind of counters Nocturne ult, but it doesn't really, you know. I'll take this, you know, no problem. No questions asked. You can't say asked without saying ass, so... Question is, what does Mundo do with all this feed that he has? Okay. I don't think he does much. Because now, you know... Oh no, Syndra is going to protect us. Although, if I hit one E and then I... it's all good. Nocturne has given up, it's all fine. Why would I even try to do any kind of macro decisions when Nocturne has just given up, you know? He goes in the jungle. Did Syndra TP? She might have. Man, that Mundo is actually winning the game for them, isn't he? No, he's not. No, he's not. How much is one smack gonna be? Oh, it was nowhere close. Well, I don't have the items yet, so that's why it wasn't that meme. Okay, interesting. How did that happen? How did this happen? How did he do that? He's being an ass a little bit over there. This Aphelios. Anakin 390. Is that the same Udyr from that legendary upload that I had where... Okay, Draven is gonna collect him. Oh man, Rel did it. What the F? How did she do that? From that legendary upload where Udyr was smiting my cannon minions and stuff. Is that from that? Because I remember his name was Anakin. I wonder if it's him. Can someone check? There's an Udyr game where in the thumbnail there's just a Udyr that's lying on the ground face down. And he kept inting. Aftershock proc, yeah, maybe. Did you have more chance to, you know, figure out why Maiden, you know, throws herself away into the tower? Or, you know, is your comment with the most recent information that you left? Because it is a mystery. It's definitely buggy and weird. Oh man, I might have to go there though. We'll see. No, don't care. Too fed. I think I inted quite a lot this match, and yes, Nocturne was busy with me, and it was worth for us, but it's still kind of I think I was, you know, I was being roasted a bit. Mundo. I commented again, I gotta move from place without... Okay. Smacked him immediately. You know what's interesting about when your ADC is fed? Almost, in a way, you should try to get your ADC fed because Yorick has E. And Yorick's E is... you know, obviously it works with ADC, right? So... Challenger Syndra, right? I think that was a good swap that we did with Kennen. Completely. A good swap. I thought I was onto something. I come in again, I got her to move from her place without TP. What do you mean without TP? Very inconsistent. There's this weird thing that ghouls do when they... It might be a vision thing. That she moves from her place when there's vision happens or something like that. Or you suddenly see the enemy lane or something like that, maybe. Because one thing is for sure, I think. Anakil was the Udyr. Okay. Anakil. Thanks for checking that. Thanks for checking that. Yeah. One thing's for sure, she definitely is trying to get to Yorick. To the father, but you know, I don't know, she doesn't do that in other circumstances. Maybe it's something to do with the wave, because she also has some logic with the wave, meaning that, you know, when the wave isn't there, she doesn't move, and maybe the wave gets closer or something. I don't know, she sort of senses the wave or something, I don't know. Yeah. Where is my coal? Does Krampus give coal? Let me ask Gemini real quick. Just real quick. Oh, I'm actually gonna ban Kale because I saw that mid-beast video. Does Krampus give coal?
No, Krampus doesn't give coal. He's more about punishing children who've been bad, rather than giving gifts like Santa does. He might carry branches or chains, and sometimes even carries a sack to put the naughty children in. Is there anything else I can tell you about him?
You know, is Yorick from League of Legends Krampus?
That's an interesting question. No, Yorick from League of Legends isn't Krampus. While they both have a somewhat dark, Undertaker-like vibe, Yorick's lore is based on battling the Black Mist and raising undead.
So who is like Krampus from League of Legends?
That's a tricky one, as there isn't a direct counterpart to Krampus's specific characteristics in League of Legends. However, perhaps a champion like Fiddlesticks, with his frightening nature and focus on punishing those who stray alone.
Good answer, I actually like it. Fiddlesticks. Who do we have in the top lane? Who do we have there? Very stylish hat. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Saint Nicholas. Cole and the Root. Okay, well, there's a agreement to disagreement between you and Gemini. Honestly, I'm a little bit scared of Singed, by the way. I was laughing at him, but he can, you know, he can 1v1 you. Not sure if you've discussed this before, but what conditions make you feel that the Comet runes would be best for a game? None. Because anymore, I don't think... You just can't... The gold that you get from these runes that I'm playing right now, it always outperforms, I think, in my experience. It just always outperforms any kind of like extra damage or something that you might have had in the early game or something. You know, it's just... Yeah. There's not much I can say. I think that the Comet days are just a little bit over, you know. The Comet days are a little bit over. Yeah. The Comet days are a little bit over. Yeah, it's I wonder what the new season is going to bring, because there's going to be... It's impossible to predict where Yorick lands with his pushing. Because there are changes... There are like these deep rhythmical changes that no one has talked about, at least not that I've seen, to minion waves and all kinds of stuff like that, that is going to it's just gonna, it's almost, yeah, there's no reason to talk about the items and other stuff until I see what happens with the laning, you know, all the gold and stuff for Yorick. Now, Singed does not have Ignite, so I could have a good game against him, you know? You got me doing Yorick mid and it's so fun. Yes, it is. Yes. Thank you for your videos and stream. I started playing on Yorick and his moves better. Yeah. Yeah. It's cool. I've seen you live before. I've never seen you live before. Welcome, my friend. You have the chance to make a permanent impact in my channel, because if I end up uploading this match and you use some sound effects, you have made a mark. A mark. Okay. Now Yorick is like Krampus because he does have the souls, and he sort of collects the souls. Let me ask again. Yeah, but you know, Yorick has children, like the ghouls, and he sort of punishes them similar to how Krampus punishes by putting them in a sack, doesn't he?
That's an interesting connection you've made there. While Yorick's ghouls are certainly under his control and can be seen as a form of manifestation of his power, it's not quite the same punitive relationship Krampus has with naughty children. Yorick's ghouls are more like his minions, carrying out his order, whereas Krampus's punishments are specifically doled out for misbehavior.
Well, Krampus, man. Krampus is... Man. Dwight was playing Krampus, but Krampus does seem like an evil figure. I don't know what to tell, you know, anybody. I'm gonna smack him. I'm gonna smack you. I told you. Okay. Oh, he leveled up Fling. He leveled up that college Fling. He leveled up that summertime Fling. There we go. That's such a useless ability. It's not useless. I understand. Yeah, he got a kill. He gave his team a kill. So, you know. So I might be laughing, but he's actually the more useful character right now. What AI are you talking? It's Gemini. Okay. Man, he's gonna fling me. Oops. Careful, careful. You know, whoever saw a Singed player who's not pushing, right? And I'm suffering it. I'm suffering it right now. Kind of annoying, but I don't know where the monkey is, so I kind of gotta, you know, kind of gotta stay here. But it's all good. I can stay. He's medium speed pushing right now. Medium pushing. Okay. He wants to touch you with Fling. Oh, there we go. I can be annoying too, mister. I can be annoying too, mister. Call your sister. Call your sister, mister. Pokrick's in town. No, hide your sister. Should have said. Yeah, he's gonna proxy, fine. He's gonna proxy. But as we all know, the real king of proxy is actually Yorick. So I don't know what he's thinking. Although, before level 6, he's the king of proxy. And I really can't do much about it, you know? He really is the king of proxy before level 6. What do you think about Korean building mid with Blackfire Torch? I don't know what the F is going on there. I think it's a meme. Yes, it can... I don't understand it, honestly. I think it's a... Maybe it's a... It's not actually happening. It's some kind of a statistical something. I don't know. Because I have no idea what the F they're doing there. Yorick mid doesn't need mana that much, so... He just doesn't have the ability to kind of spend that mana, you know what I mean? So I don't know what they're doing. I do not know what they're doing. Okay. He died, which is all good. Which is all good. Man, I can't get ganked right now. That's gonna be such a rookie mistake if I get ganked now. I can't allow them to do it. Please, ghouls, finish this, get me all the experience, and then we can move on. There we go, there we go. We have it. We have it. Okay, let's... Now is gonna be the big thing, okay? We're gonna decide who's the king of proxy here. He or me. First of all, I gotta make sure that I have this. I actually want to smack him as much as I can from this bush. No, 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 no. You're not going there. You're not going there, boy. Okay, monkey isn't here, so I can play the game a bit. We can play the game a bit. Whoop. Sorry, bro. I don't know what he's doing. Actually, don't know what his plan is. Hey, man, his plan is to die, I think. It's funny how weak Singed can be. If they play him with... if they play him with... Flash and Ignite, we can talk then. But other than that, no. Man, I don't know where Monkey is. I'm gonna assume he's at the dragon and I'm gonna go for this proxy. I'm gonna take the L if he's not. Okay? I'm just gonna take the L if he's not. I feel like he has to be there. Right? Do I do maiden place? You know what? I'm gonna do maiden place. Nah, I don't know. Do I do maiden place here or not? Okay, I'm gonna do it. Man, nah, monkey's gonna kill me. This is not good. This is not good. Careful. Maiden, please don't die. That's another thing you shouldn't do. Oh, he's not here. He's at the bottom, so it's... Very nice, very nice. Although she's so low health that she might die on the next wave here. Right? Let's see. Let's figure it out. Proxy versus proxy. Only this guy has to be here. I don't. So, you know. You tell me, boys. You tell me which is the real one. I want to ignore him. I don't care about him. He's actually playing against the maiden, so why would I care about him? He's just playing against the maiden, I'm playing jungle. Jesus, why did those ghouls just die there? It's a very unlucky timing. Hey, Graves. Graves, please come to me. Mr. Graves. Okay, monkey here. Maiden. Well, I guess I can go for... If Graves survives, this is beautiful. Graves, what are you doing, boy? Couldn't he... Okay, look at this, look at this. There we go. Brax, investigate. What happened? You know, it could be as simple as just... She was too close. You know, that's it. By the way, he lost a wave here. Although... You gotta be careful. You know... This was a... Okay, I have to push this. I have to sacrifice myself because... Yeah, the monkey... Okay, no. Let's be safe. Maiden is the queen of proxy, yeah. Maiden is actually the queen of proxy. Hello, Rach. Hello and welcome to this proxy game. Okay. Do I have enough? Yes, I do. If he continues proxying, I can just continue maiden proxying and I'm gonna be ahead. Although gotta be careful, his ability to just join some team fights against that Graves, who's 0-7 by the way. It is possible, you know. It is possible, definitely. Game recognized game, bruh. Nah, he gets it. Unlucky that he was inside. If I'd done it faster, he would have been outside, and he wouldn't have been able to do that. Because I have to wait for a maiden. We do have 0-7 and 1-3. I don't think those are numbers I can carry. You know, those numbers are too heavy for me. But I don't know, you know. Your team is mentally collapsed. It's all good. You know, just watch the soap opera. Watch the soap opera. I think I do it on the next wave. Oh, there we go. That's the ticket. That's the ticket, guys. Mental ticket. Back to victory. Oh man, Silas saw it, right? Silas saw it. What is he doing? Why is he here? Come on. He distracted me. I lost one. Oh god, there he is. Careful now. What is he doing? Okay. We can't do this. Okay, we can, I guess. I guess we can. Silas do be intin'. I don't know why. Why is Silas inting? I'm a little scared to do the maiden proxy right now, because I think Singed recalled. And if he recalls, he can easily kill her, and then continue his thing. And that's, you know... I need to be more healthy, though. Oh, there he is. Okay. Did he TP or something? He might have TP'd, actually. This is macrolicious. Yeah, he TP'd. Now this is gonna be macrolicious. Look at this. Stand with your back like this, then release, and she goes to place. And now you're free. Free at last. Free at last.
What's going on here?
Oh god, why is... You know what, guys? That Silas is really somebody who you cannot trust with children, okay? Definitely. I don't know why he would help Singed like that. At least I got the raptor's nest. Almost fully. No, fully, yeah. Okay, it was worth, but still, come on. You know. Why are you doing this, Silas? Why does Silas need that? Why is that something that Silas wants to be doing, you know?
What's going on here?
Why rush Hydra over Triforce? Because Triforce is a virgin PvP item. And Hydra is a Chad, Giga Chad, Jawline PvE item. I see you're not a fan of PvE. Jesus. Okay. Didn't need to use it. When he missed it, I didn't need to use Ghost. Why? What is the cooldown on that? Sweet lord. He's gonna use, I think... Yeah. Of course he uses it. I'm gonna stay. I don't know. They probably dive me. I don't know if it works out for them. We'll see. They don't have health for some reason. What are you doing? What is this clown show? What is this clown show, guys? I like it, I like it. I like it. This Silas is mad. I don't know. Yeah, Silas mad. Look at that. They actually might dive me now, okay? They might dive me now. Boom.
What's going on here?
Did he just ignite me there? I think he did. I think he did. Okay. Gotta be careful about the whereabouts of the... Whoops. Now this is how you cancel a back, okay, bruh? Okay, bruh? That's so funny that this happened exactly like that. That he tried it and I showed him how to do it.
Oh man.
Right? He's definitely... I wouldn't say he's fuming. Oh! Who do I have here? Is this the Blitzcrank? Because I did have a Blitzcrank who was, who had this name, who was flaming me. The other... I guess on the other stream? The last stream? Yeah. Oh, what am I doing? Obviously it doesn't work now. Come on. I tried. There he is. Silas. There he is. Don't do it, bruh. What is Singed doing? Sweet mother of inting. Man, playing Yorick is so satisfying if you focus on the macro. And let me tell you, just drop the Triforce. Drop the Triforce, please. Stop it. Stop it. Do you like espresso coffee? Yeah. I drink from a mocha pot every morning, which is like an espresso if I understand coffee correctly. And I think I do. Okay. Not much I can do about that if he slips out. Even if he didn't slip out, he still survives until the wall dies, and then I can't do nothing anymore. I can basically just do maiden place all game. Just maiden place all game, and that's it. It's too bad I don't have maiden, because I could do triple proxy. I could show him how it's done, but now I can do only double. Unfortunately. You know what I do. Let's see what this gives us. Us. By us I mean me, of course. I can sit here until the cows come home, by the way. Although my whole team died, so this achieves nothing. It is what it is. Sometimes you gotta, you know. Sometimes you gotta do nothing. So Thresh is gonna respawn. I don't know. I think Thresh is gonna mess this up for me. Yeah, he's gonna mess this up, I think. He's gonna kill Maiden, I feel like. And I'm not gonna do the triple proxy if he kills Maiden. Oh god, yeah. Oh, I should have seen that Draven is here. Yeah. My bad. Should have been, you know. Should have been faster. I don't like the flavored capsule too much. It's about 1,000 coffee machines. So good. The capsules are a problem, you know. You're really kind of stuck with them if you have them, you know. It's He probably gets this though. Wasted my TP, honestly. For some reason, Graves is so mad at me that he's taking my wave. You know, I'm 2-1. And I'm 2-1 just because I was trying to get us Atakan and triple proxy. And I spent there like 1.5 minutes and we still didn't get anything. So so please tell me what I can do, you know, Mr. Graves. Maybe Graves has a story on, you know, in his mind about what I did wrong. Whoops. Doesn't really matter that he's 10-1. Although it might matter that he's that, because I don't have Maiden, so he probably went. Oh, my bad. I kind of thought that maybe if I had Maiden, maybe then I would. Maybe then I would, but you know, that's 3. You know. Let's just, you know, let's just calm down. You're stuck with them. I bought my girlfriend some vanilla. What are you saying? We all know that. What are you saying, girlfriend? That does not exist in League of Legends universe. So quit lying, please. They're just sitting in the cabin. No, I mean, yeah. Well, I would imagine I would use them. It's just that there's you kind of can't use. You have to use the capsules. You know, you can't use like regular coffee or something. I can't do anything about this. They're too fed. We have 2 huge problems. Whoops. We have Draven. Well. Yeah, into this one. FF Button is my league girlfriend. One of the chatters in my stream said that FF Button is his girlfriend. So, what do you think about that?
It sounds like one of your viewers is being a bit playful with their comment. FF Button isn't a character in League of Legends, so it's not possible for them to be in a relationship with Yorick. It seems they were probably just trying to make a joke. Did you want me to look up any information about Yorick's relationships within the game's lore instead?
Are you sure that they were making a joke?
Well, I can't be completely sure.
My mic volume is a bit too low. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. If others, at least it shouldn't be. Yeah. Gemini hears when I say stuff, and it will stop its response. Are you sure that the person were making a joke?
It's highly likely that the person was joking, given that FF Button isn't a character in League of Legends. Sometimes people enjoy being silly in live chats. Is there anything else I can help you understand about the context of that comment?
Yeah, what is the percentage chance that the FF Button actually is the girlfriend of the person?
As I've mentioned, FF Button isn't a character in League of Legends, so it's not possible for them to be in a relationship with any champion. including...
No, it's not a champion. It's one of my viewers. They said that their girlfriend is the FF button.
I understand. When you say FF button, are you referring to the button in the game that allows players to forfeit or concede?
Yeah, I think
If
that
so-
I think that that's what the person means.
Okay, in that case, it's almost definitely a joke. The FF button is an in-game function, not a person. Your viewer was likely just being silly, or perhaps expressing their feelings about the game's outcome in a humorous way. Does that make more sense?
No, please bear with me here. Let's not be so cynical. If the person said something in my stream, I want to believe them. And I don't want to dismiss their comment as a joke. So please be very serious and stop sort of being, you know, what's the right word? Just, you know.
Okay, I understand. You'd like me to take the viewer's statement seriously. If the person stated that the FF button is their girlfriend, then in the spirit of believing them, one could consider that they are speaking metaphorically or perhaps have an unconventional relationship with the concept of the FF button. What aspect of this statement would you like to explore further?
I would like to explore, what do you think that would look like if that was actually true?
If the person's assertion were true, it would mean that their girlfriend is a non-physical entity representing the FF button in League of Legends. This would require a significant departure from our conventional understanding of relationships and the nature of reality. It would point to a relationship that exists purely
What if it's a
in
physical thing and it's the actual girlfriend, you know? What do you think that would look like?
If FF button were a physical person who was the viewer's girlfriend, it would simply be a relationship between two individuals. The name FF button would be a personal choice or perhaps a nickname, unconnected to the function in the game. Is there anything specific you're wondering about regarding this?
Yeah, he's way too safe over here. Can't lead him. Can't do it. Thank you for the bits. I think this is the first time ever somebody has given me bits, by the way. They usually subscribe or something. Yeah. Hello, Tuna. Hello, Al Green Moja. Oh, by the way, Ergot. Ooh, let's do this. No comment about Ergot since he left. Imagine you talked about it, but what did you think of the season changes? Yeah, I talked about this. Short answer, too early to tell. AI chatbot cannot comprehend the unpredictable mind of a high as fuck Homo sapiens. This FF button is getting deep. Yeah, I feel like I need to try more. Do you play chess? No, I do not. I find chess to be extraordinarily boring. But, you know, that's just my fleeting opinion, which probably will not fleet away in my lifetime from my mind. I really do find it extraordinarily boring. I really do. Welcome to the family, Dark Puppy Knight. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You know what? Let me ask him something else. So, if the FF button would be the girlfriend of somebody, which champion do you think in League of Legends would that be?
That's a fun, creative question. If the FF button were a champion's girlfriend, perhaps it would be a champion that's often involved in intense, high-stakes games, where the option to surrender might be frequently considered. Someone like Draven, perhaps, known for his aggressive playstyle and potential for early domination or rapid decline. What are your thoughts on that?
That's actually, yeah, I was expecting you to answer Draven, and you did. So, you know, you're not an unexpected, you know, Homo sapien. You're just an AI, so it's expectable, right?
That's an interesting perspective. While I can certainly draw connections based on the factors we discussed, my responses are based on the data I was.
By the way, in a long time I haven't talked with you, so I want to try something. Can you mimic the voice of Draven, or at least talk how he does?
Now you're talking like I like to hear. You want me to channel the magnificent Draven, huh? Get ready for all the adoration, because Draven always wins. What glorious task have you got for me now?
Oh man, my phone couldn't handle all this and shut down. Where's the link to your coffee? I can give you the link, but unfortunately the messages are not gonna be on the stream. You're not gonna see I can read it out loud, you know, after the donation message is received, but it's just I haven't set up the messaging stuff, so I can show you the link right over here. Chess is fun when you get to the point where you can inflict psychological damage on your opponent. You know what I don't like about chess? I don't like that it's so easily over in terms of that AI is winning. I don't like it. I would say that, yeah, I don't like that fact. I dislike that fact. Somebody banned Timo. I wonder who. Okay, it's Kled. Kled. Nah, who cares? He will probably win the lane against me. So let me ask for a bailout. Yasuo doesn't want to play against Kled. Well, you know, it's fine. Second best figure in chess. Man, I probably will answer out of politeness, but given how boring chess is, that's a pretty boring question, man. But out of politeness, I would say the horse. You know? The horse. Chess is an old game, and I think, I don't know, I feel like it's played by sad old men. It's probably not true, but I just, you know, right now I feel like that. Right now I feel like that. Do you run into a lot of Yorick bands? No, I don't. How are you feeling new VOZ system? I don't use it. I literally didn't know it's in game now. Where is it? Oh, it's not in game yet. So it's gonna be what? So yeah, it's, I guess I'll see some ADC's kite or something. What about old man that plays League? Old men that play League are aren't they the most of the fan base right now? I guess it's sadder, but I don't know. Oh God, look at this. So what do I do? How do I make sure he pushes? I think that's the big question. How do I make him push? I actually do not know how to do that. So I'm just gonna sit here, hope that he throws his string through all of the minions and pushes, and then we can start talking. All we are is talking over each other. That's that song, right? That's that new Emily song. And that's it. That's how simply Emily became my favorite singer of all time. Just because of Linkin Park. I can't go there. This guy is gonna go silently into the night. No, actually, wow. I might not lose any. Huh. Well done. Well done, Mr. Freezerick. Right? And that, you know, it's really, it's such a huge difference between when you... Can I smack it? Between playing like this and when he has the kind of like the... He can run you down. It's such a huge difference. It's so important to freeze like this. It's almost like... Unfortunately, this is slow pushing, isn't it? Right now. I have to make sure that he smacks the wave with his little thing. Yeah, there we go. Man. Can I maybe... If I had my E, I would have fought that. Okay. Did he lose the cannon? Maybe he did. I think he did. Oh, interesting. Oh God, this is why Kled is, right? This is why Kled is who he is, isn't he? Smacked her. Oh God. Oh Lord. You know, I'm pretty mad at this guy because if he didn't come here, I would still have an okay lane. And now I'm fuming. Now I'm fuming. Party Rocket new song. Party Rocket? Oh no. Oh no. I guess it's not his fault that he messed up the... how can I help you there? There's 4 people at the top. There's 4 people there, guys. So now the whole thing is to take some damage from him, but make him push the wave. Because it doesn't matter what Thresh is doing. Oh. Fortunately, it might not even work out. We'll see. There we go. Man, this guy really effed up. Really effed up. I see the donation. I'm definitely gonna read it after the match or during the match if I, you know, if an opportunity presents itself. Is he level? No, he's level 4. Why would he be level 6? This is actually such an incredibly interesting roam from Thresh. And, yeah. Let me read the donation message real quick. For you and your family, thank you for all you do. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Oh, $100. Man, that's... Yeah, thanks a lot. And it's... Yeah, it's, you know... That's I guess all I can say, because it always, you know... Oh. It always warms my heart to obviously receive donations, but it always kind of says, hey, you know, I'm doing something that people like. I'm doing something that people like. Last Christmas, when you guys donated, I don't remember who exactly donated, but yeah, you donated and I bought air fryer. So, whoops, there we go. So this year, I guess it's just gonna go either in some kind of present for the family or just towards the computer. That's it. Yeah. We love your content. Do you say we as in chat, or are you part of some kind of a pluribus situation if you know that show? You must know it by now. I don't know how Kled is now losing the game. Honestly, I don't know. He is one roam enough for to offset Kled, you know? Queen Rakel. Okay. Yeah, thanks a lot. The family, we, you know, it's I don't know, you know, last time on stream I kind of talked about how good everything feels for me personally in my life right now, and I felt like people were annoyed. Nobody said that, but I felt like people were annoyed, and so I kind of thought, nah, I probably shouldn't say, oh, this is so good, I feel so good, you know, this is good, this is good, this is good, and I kind of, you know, I don't know, I felt like people were annoyed. So right now I don't want to again go on rants on, you know, this is good for me, you know. So somebody said last stream something that really stuck in my mind. They said, oh yeah, you know, of course you're positive, you're expecting a baby, of course. And I thought, man, I can't win, you know. People are just gonna view what I say through the color of what they think about what's going on, you know. What you doing, boy? Bro, actually the slow is insane. The F is that slow even? Jesus. Okay. That's so wonderful to hear. Yeah, all in all, I would say last month, like November and December, were the best months of my life, hands down. Hands down. And I know that this channel kind of, I didn't upload that many games, that many videos, but it's, I literally didn't notice that it's been 11 days. So I'm sorry about that, but you know, it was what it was. I'm gonna focus a little bit more. Yeah. I'm gonna focus a little bit more. Because I was so busy with the games and my work and personal things that I just kind of forgot, you know. Internet doesn't like seeing people. You know, nobody said that they're annoyed, but I just felt like, yeah, man, I'm ranting here about, you know, this and that, and oh God, I shouldn't have done this. Is he gonna help me? I don't think so. No, I don't think I can do that. Well, sometimes you hint. So maybe it was just my imagination, you know. In Latvia, there's definitely this thing where people they just kind of, they don't want to hear other people's happiness, you know. Obviously, there are exceptions, but the general is, you know, yeah. We've missed you, but you're a busy father. No, I'm not actually. It's actually not that bad. I'm not that busy. It's just that I kind of was excited about so many things, and I was kind of doing so many things that I just it's not like I didn't forget, but what happened was okay. Is he playing Sin? I don't know, man. Okay. Did you see that? That was a fail, my bad. It's not that I forgot. It was just like one day I saw, oh, okay, I need a video. I'll record it. And the game was boring. And I thought, meh, forgot it, went, you know, pushed it off to the next day, and it happened like 7 days in a row, and then lo and behold, no video, you know. But yeah. Can you share a link to your music? I think it's in the description. It might not be. By the way, check out the sponsor, Ground News. Link in description. Bondel, check out Bondel. Yeah. And again, thanks for the donation. It is hugely appreciated. It is hugely appreciated. Okay. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff already for the upcoming child. And, okay. Man, what are you doing, bro? I think we should do it before, after that. Oh, God. Oh, my God. This happens so often when it's just... This is why people... Okay, we got the tower, at least, but man... this is why people hate League of Legends. This is one of the most tilting things that can happen. Somebody pressures something and you just, you know, you had the winning cards and the guy is just pressing his buttons and, you know, we both die. And we both die. Let's take this. I think I can get this. Yeah. No problem, it's our pleasure. Oh, the other Dane Lightened. I think you might have mentioned him or her before, but I don't remember exactly who that is. For frame of reference, I was the random who sent you a DVD trucker hat during the hat era. Oh, like in real life or on email? On email, right? Oh God, there he is. I'm kind of surprised how weak Kled is. I seem to remember Kled being like really strong, and obviously I died a couple of times, but yeah. Email. Yeah, I definitely remember that picture, yeah. I just thought, yeah. Okay. You know what's interesting about when people hear that you will have a child? They just can't help themselves. They will see everything you do or say through the lens of that. And I know it makes sense. I know I maybe would do it too. But almost everything I do or say, my friends or acquaintances, they just immediately viewed, oh, he must be doing this because they're expecting January. Oh, he must be doing this because now he's being more serious. You know, oh, he's becoming more like father. Oh, he said this because he's training to be a father. That's one of the dumbest things I heard. Because I was in an argument or something and someone said that. Oh, he must be becoming a parent, you know, he's trained. That's okay. You're not gonna win this, guys. Oh, okay, yeah. If she's here as well, then yes. That's, you know, into this one. My bad. Please, let's get down to business, okay? Let's get down to business. Poor Twitch. How the F do they do this? Oh man, look at this positioning of this R button. I can relate. You added it to the tower. I legit squealed. That is so sweet. Okay. Can I get this actually? You know what? Probably should have TP'd to bot, but I feel like I will take this tower and then bot. That's my intuition. I don't know. Maybe it's completely wrong. Kassadin isn't here in time. He's not going to be here in time. At least I feel like he isn't. No, he is. Not enough damage. Okay. Oh, we got the boots. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You died against us three because you're going to become a father? Well played. Should kind of expand on that and say something like, you know, more logical, like, oh, you were trying to stay there because as a father you will have to kind of hold your ground and stuff. Oh, I get it. Yeah, it's so annoying. But I understand that I might have some blind spots in my psyche where I actually am doing stuff like that. So the annoying people who say that are right. And, you know, it can happen. Kled, probably going to use his R. And I'm going to die if he does. So, okay. Man, I need to smack somebody who isn't Kled. Please bail me out of this crash. Twitch, please don't be AFK in the base. Oh, we have 2 AFKs. Well. I'm sitting here, but it's unlucky that Jin didn't walk past this. Let me tell you, it's just unlucky. Man, we have an AFK, so yeah, if we oh. I could actually smack her. There we go. That was worth big time. Whoops. I'll still probably die. I will hope that Kled recalled and I'm gonna go here. Do they have vision of this or what? Bro, come on. That is very, very unfair. Made me laugh in Spanish, man. Ay, 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 ay. That's how I read that. Because in Latvian, J is Y. When is Baby Rick due? Is Baby, not Rick, but what would be a girl's name? I don't know. But yeah, it's she is due mid-January or something. Yeah. This is what happened at the end of 300. What exactly? When they all came to, you know, smack? Kassadin. He doesn't have mana. He dead. Man, we need to do that. I will TP. If we do it, I will TP, I promise. But if it looks like it's going down and we're not getting it, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, it went down, unfortunately. That's what my friend's baby is due. Nice. Are you calling me your friend? That would be a way to play that sentence. That's so soon? Yeah, 1 month. My wife is already in the, what's it called in English? The thing where you go leave, absence, maternity leave, something. Yeah, it's literally maternity leave. And I don't know why they would be fighting like this. But do I care? Not really. I'm just gonna go farm. My teammates have given up, unfortunately. I think this is the second game in a row with a jungler like this. But I inted as well, so don't, you know. having a baby not in the US would be, yeah, come on, you know, it's all about how much money you have. And in the case of some countries, you just can, you know, save the money yourself and then have a leave. And in other countries, you can just, oops, I don't think, maybe I have enough. Yeah, I don't. But in other countries, you don't save enough, and then, you know, it comes through the government or whatever. But at the end of the day, it's always like, hey, do I have enough to survive this amount? And in the US, you know, you could just save. That's it. You have 5 times the income of Latvia, so, you know, just save. At the end of the day, you're going to have more than we would get through the government. Because it's a little bit like a little bit of a babysitting thing, in a sense, because, you know, you can't guarantee that the person's going to save the money. But, you know, it is what it is. But you basically work until you're in labor. Yeah, but, you know, again, it's, I'm sure that's not true. I'm sure that's not true. Here it's like 2 months before, and it's kind of required by the state or whatever. I'm not exactly sure, but I've always kind of looked at it that way. I think, you know, at the end of the day, you know, it's all about how much you can save and stuff. And I just mean, it sounds like people are treated like people. I get your point, but in my opinion, there's nothing. Oh God, again. I'm inting this match though, you know, quite a lot. And I should have known that they're going to be here, honestly, but, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, in my opinion, there's nothing inhumane about making your own decisions, like thinking like, okay, I have to save, I have to plan, so I'm going to go on a leave, you know, because I plan for it, you know, so. And you get quite a lot of, you know, it's like 9 months, right? You can plan for such a long time. Sorry, I'm bitter about how the pregnancy handled. Didn't mean to get... No, 0% wildness, because it's, you know, probably watching my channel, you kind of know that I'm a little bit more skewed towards personal decisions instead of being kind of required to do something. The bottom line for me personally is like, if it turns out that those systems kind of make the country more poor, which is what I believe, then, oh God, these guys, they're just having their, you know, they're just feeling their oats, having that 14 to 34. Yeah. If it turns out that having a system that, in my opinion, kind of wastes money a lot. No, I can't rant about this too much. I think you know, I think you get my point. At the end of the day, if you have way more income in the United States, as in Latvia, for example, at the end of the day, you're just going to have more stuff and more time to be free to do whatever you have to do on the maternity leave. So, you know. And judging from what, you know, if you ask me, where would I want to have the pregnancy, Latvia or United States? 100% United States, you know, because it seems like, you know, even if there's not like a specifically kind of like mandated or you know, money or something that you receive, it seems like we would just be better off just because of the, you know, whatever the economy or whatever the big cauldron of you know, cauldron of economy exists over there. games where your team just stops playing are frustrating. It's fine, you know. It's fine. Actually, I've been kind of guilty in this match. I've been kind of guilty of that as well, because when I started, I kind of, in the back of my mind, I realized that, it's probably over. I kind of stopped really looking at the map. Okay. So I got caught many times. I sent 3 tickets. For what? Oh. Cassidy's gonna get me, I think. Yeah. Mr. Cassidy. Only the baby delivery is more than 10k. But that's, again, you have to look at the full picture of income and how much you can afford and what kind of insurances you have. So, because people can throw out these numbers, throw around like numbers, what is this, oh this is that, but if at the end of the day you are better off having lived your life in a country which has better economy, which in case of Latvia and United States, it's just a no-brainer, right? At the end of the day, why would you ever assume that, you know, it's just, it's kind of like numbers, just, you know, it's at the end of the day, which one has the bigger number, which one has the more stuff. Gotta go, baby crying. That's, man, do people not play top or something? It's like 4-1, right? The ratio of top to mid today. No, it's actually 100%. Oh, but it's because I swapped. It's fine. My bad. I actually did that. Yeah. Let me read some of the comments. Before my baby was born, I managed to achieve Masters in Wild Rift. It's, you know, it is what it is. It's kind of, I still find it kind of funny when people, to realize that, hey, people play games and they're having babies, you know, because when I was young, it was like, no, only kids play games. But now it's different, you know, it's different. Didn't think I'll see the day where women will be in poker chat. Oh yeah, I have a few women in my chat. It's possible. Last time I was here, 100% top 2. Yeah, man, it's just, I gotta calm down, because when I play the game, it's fine. I kind of feel, whatever, I'm playing the game, it's whatever, you know, when the game loads. But when I kind of start thinking about, hey, is the system giving me top all the time? What the F? Then I kind of get mad. But, you know, that's just my personal kind of madness. It is what it is. It is what it is. Even the kid growing up still managed to find some type of yeah. League of Legends is really interesting because it's one of the most addictive games out there. And I think if you play less than 3, a good rule of thumb would be less than 3 games a day and you're safe. Although I'm playing the 4th one right now, so I'm in the danger zone, okay? Danger zone. I'm wondering, hey Rachel, or Rach, what was your current... I'm just reading your name in the coffee page. Maybe you have some suggestions about bundle or the hats or sound effects. I would personally feel better if I could give you something for the donation, at least for the channel, you know, something, maybe some kind of a pointer or something, you know. Chess is game 2 and only played by elder man. Although I'm probably wrong on this. I said it's played by old men, but it's at, oh, what the F is Zoe top? Okay. But it's actually probably the best players are the young genius kids, you know. What rank are you? No, I'm Masters, bro. Last game I played against Challenger, Syndra. Yeah, if you don't, you know, if you figure something out, just send me a message on Coffee page. You don't have to immediately answer. What rank is this? This is actually rank 1. You have to, you know, you have to call spade a spade, okay? This is rank 1. Okay. But I have to be careful how long I stay on stream today because I do have to go do some chores at 12 p.m. my time. What are the horns supposed to represent? It's Krampus's hat. Krampus is the other guy. Saint Nicholas is the one of them. And Krampus is another one. Let me smack her real quick. $10. Got those $10. Oh God. Oh Lord. Got those $14 actually, not 10. Berunko is not going to be able to recall in time, I feel like. Excellent ash berry usage. Yes, that was quite snappy. I agree. Honey-do list. What is that? Is that something to do with kids or wife? Sorry, I'm not yet fully Americanized. First time I play against Zeri ever, so I have no idea about the all-in potential. I guess she pushes, doesn't she? Right? I think I should give her space. I don't know. I'm just gonna play it safe. I know that I will lose a little bit of CS if I do that, but okay. Actually, she took some aggro from that, so I don't lose anything. Sorry, good spacing. Actually, quite a good skin. Look at that. She's Tarek, meaning gay. Bad joke. Doesn't make sense, but it is what it is. I really hope that Riot one day comes out and says, "Hey, man, Tarek is actually gay." You were right. Honeydew melon. I still don't get it, but that's because I spent like 1.5 seconds looking at your comment because I had to return to the game. Return back to the game. Whoop. I don't know, level 3 is too much for me. Actually, she got nibbled by those ghouls. I haven't really ever explored how her, like this thing that she shoots, how it interacts with the ghoul health. Obviously it lowers it, but you know. Do you have a favorite kind of fruit, Pokrick? Man, don't get me started on fruit, okay? Don't get me started on fruit. Okay? You got me started. It's mango. And I can tell you something about fruit, okay? Fruit, out of all foods, okay? How does she see that? Man. Mango is my current favorite fruit, but I like bananas. And let me tell you something about bananas, okay? So, when you eat food in the world, usually, at least in my experience, for example, you go through all kinds of processed food, maybe non-processed food, like maybe, you know, prepared food. I'm mostly talking about kind of like prepared food. The thing that's really awesome about fruit is that every single, I would say, yes, there are some fruit that are similar, but almost every piece of fruit is like completely unique. Okay, for example, pears and apples are a little bit similar. Yeah, fine. But for example, banana, the taste you get from a banana is nowhere else. It's not even close. So it's kind of awesome that there's something in nature that grows and it has... Whoops, what are you doing? Do you really? Oh, yes, there we go. What? Smacked her. Gambled and smacked her, and was worth. Nice. So I get you. I hope you know what I'm saying is that fruit and vegetables are top G things in life because they just have unique tastes. Radish, for example. Where the F do you ever feel radish? Like the taste that it has. That's an awesome thing that, you know, it's so unique, and, you know. But mango, yeah, to answer your question a little bit more concisely, mango is my favorite thing right now. I started doing this thing that I get these mangoes that are not yet ready and I just ready them in my house. You know, I put them aside and then they just ready themselves, which is kind of amazing. They cook themselves. Oh God, why does she have vision of this? I don't get it. She gives me an extra... Again, it's the same thing as with Mundo. Is Diana here? Do we get the dragon and I get to live? Or do we get the dragon and I die? That's basically the trade here. They're like 15... No, but that's not what I mean. I mean, out of that particular family of a thing, it's completely unique. Like a taste. I guess what I mean is, when you cook food, it's often very, very, very similar tasting. It's either salty, it's either fatty, it's all either something, you know. But when you eat a fruit or vegetable, it's really... Okay, is she here? It's really, really unique when you compare it to the processed food, you know? I guess that's what I mean. And I do understand that there are 15 different types of radishes. That's why I like speaking on stream, because people will call me out on something and either I'm just gonna straight up lose the argument, or I just, you know, amend what I said a little bit and then it's more clear and people are not mad. Because I think that very often people are mad when they are watching my videos because I talk and they... Whoops. I guess she's a top G here. You know, I guess she's a melon. Melon used to be my favorite piece of fruit, but now it's mangoes. Just mangoes are, man... There's really nothing like a mango, honestly. Zeri seems weak. You know, I think it's a matter of time before I click those smack buttons and she goes to the fathers. As I said, in Latvian there's a saying, go to the fathers, which means just to die. Reach the fathers, I think it's... I get that there's an invade, guys, but can I ignore that, please? And thank you for your service, Victor. Almost 100% that Diana is about to gank this. Okay, Mr. Swain. That's that daddy Swain. He's pressing his chest into their faces and they don't care. They actually don't care. Yeah. The thing that banana is missing is juiciness. Interesting. Yeah, but you know, I hate to be kind of annoying and maybe a useless comment by me, but you know, that's what kind of makes it a banana if it's juiceless. Missed the cannon, by the way, and nobody called me out on that. Thank you very much for this. Okay. I got some health to spend. I got some health to spend here. Oh god. Oh my lord. Oh my sweet Jesus, what the F was that? I guess she does damage, you know. That's what they call that cheese, you know. When they don't know, when you don't know what they can do. That's called that sweet Parmesan cheese. Yeah. I guess you did spend. Yeah, true. True. You're paying attention. I like that. Because that's exactly what I meant to do is spend health and only then go back because I had 2k in my bank. She just called me out on it. I think she wouldn't have had the audacity to do that if Nami wasn't there, so I'll blame it on the support. Maybe on the knight as well. Blame it on the knight. Zeri top better than Yorick. Bro, do you not see the tower smacked, you know, or what? What is the problem there? Do you not see that tower gone or what? We have Kiss of Death, who is 3-0. Kiss of Death is like, I would give it 12, no, 15 years. No, 14 years old. Not the guy, but the name itself. Because when I was 14, I would think, oh, man, you know. I didn't think anyone else knew that song. What? It's just such a popular song. Blame it on the night, don't blame it on me, you know. By the way, an asshole thing to say, because, bro, you did the things. Whatever things happened, you did them, so night has nothing to do with it. So, stop it. Stop it. Okay, she's joining. Let's see if she comes back. There she is. No fear anymore. I'm not sure it ever hit radio here. Oh, I have no idea. I know that song 100%. In Latvia, it's like, of course, everybody knows it. When does your game come out? Now, I delayed it to January 1st, but we'll see. We'll see. I hope nobody minds that I'm delaying it. It's still being actively worked on. I work like 6 hours a day on it. But I'm just trying to make it. I'm just trying to not really rush for the sake of rush. I'm just trying to kind of make it. Not delay it infinitely, but definitely just delay it so that it has the things I want it to have. This morning I was working on slow motion mode for it, which is quite fun, you know. I don't want to again just talk about the stuff. I would like to show them to you, but you'll be able to shoot the gun and enter sort of a slow motion mode and then walk around the bullet and kind of pick it up and put it down. I'm not sure exactly how is it going to connect with the story of the game, but I'm going to figure it out. I was just kind of happy to add it. Yeah. I don't know, this Nefiri seems to be playing against me. There's so much stuff to do. Why you know? It's not a problem that I took it. Okay, she's gonna farm it. This is the reason why you get Hydra. To stop her from doing this. We can do a top, I don't care. Well, actually, she solo tops. And this is why I'm not higher rank, by the way. Because this happens very, very often. Because people get mad at me for something, I don't bend their way, and they start inting. Sadly, she's 1-5. She's... Together with Victor, they are the only ones who don't want to win. So, you know. Mental boom, yeah. The ego 1v1. Nafiri Delulu one. Yeah, it's true. By the way, this might be the last match. Unfortunately, it's going to be a low win rate on the stream, but honestly, who cares? I've noticed that on my channel, I don't get more views when I win. It's the same all the time. So, I don't have to apologize for losing games. Almost got her. Da, 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 da. Who mad, don't mad, it okay.
Who mad?
Okay. We could get her, but be very careful, Mr. Jin. Be very careful, mister.
Smash.
Only apologize for not getting Kanaminas. Yeah, true. Preaching. You know, Mike, I like your... I've said this before. I like your comments. You know what? I'm going to publicly give you the golden shovel for the best comments. I gave one to Peter, you know, a month ago. Consider it received. Consider it given for comments. Because your comments, they kind of usually are in line with what I think. And especially now when you remind me of the true purpose. Yeah. If I don't get that top tower before the game is over, then I will have to apologize for something, okay? Okay. We do have that kiss of death. And I really hope she wants to... Oh man, I feel like she's gonna int. Is she? Man, there we go. There we go. Sometimes inters. You know, is this the start of a friendship? Is this like when Tarzan will finally, you know, finally understand that, hey, you know, I gotta be friends with the goat by the name Natty Nat. Man, I missed it. Smacked her. Oh, almost. Now I have to apologize for nothing, because I got the thing. Right? I got the thing. Honestly, I just so enjoy the vibes, Poker. Then learn a bit more about Yorick works mechanically. I'm a ADC support main. Nice. Nice. Thing acquired, yeah. Now the next thing is this one. Yorick go bot tower. Yorick smash it. Let's see. Let's see if that messes with their their heads. I'm not sophisticated enough to know what that will do to our and their mental. So maybe chances are it's gonna not do anything, but you know, we'll see. We still have that 0-6 Jin. I feel like mangoes are too good to be true. They're so sweet and candy. Yep, yep. Yeah, it's healthy, but obviously the sugar is, you know, it can be too much. But I agree, yeah, yeah. Man, Nami got 2 kills somehow. What the F is that? No, I don't go there. I don't go there. Nafiri Toxic Inter. Unfortunately, Zeri is going to be here exactly when she needs to. But maybe I can do just a little bit of damage. Just a little bit of damage there. You know what, guys? Let me do this. So now Zeri is going to be forced here. Somebody else is going to be forced here. So I have a prime... Our team, Nafiri, who's definitely playing for our team and trying to win. She's going to have time to get the Arakan. And because it's 3v4. Now, I'm sure that she's going to use the opportunity to do that. I'm sure. Oh? How did she know? Tell me, please. Genius? Lucky? Or... So Zeri is gonna come and gank, I think, but I kind of have to stay anyway. Oh no, she's actually not. So it's all good. Okay. Is she gonna get another one or something? Unfortunately, our team died, so you know, I'm just pushing against the tower here, which is not achieving anything. You're just getting more dangerous. Should I release Maiden? Man, she has vision of me, unfortunately. That's that father just hiding in the toilet in the club while the Maiden is wearing that low-cut dress. And just father ghosting out of the... You know, somebody hits on her, and father's just ghosting out of the toilet to smack them. This is actually one of the funniest Maiden baits I've done in a while. You don't see this on other channels, so consider making my channel, you know, favorite for you. Yeah. Father hiding in the toilet. But that's what that's a visual description I didn't expect. Someone says hunter, but that's what I think of when I release her. Sometimes I think that's like going to a club and having your wife be like a candy or something, eye candy, and then you start fighting those who hit on her. It's a little bit similar, except Lux is a woman, you know. She's not, you know. We have a problem this match. We have these two guys who just continue kind of typing and not playing the game. Actually, it's only Swain and Nafiri, so sorry about that. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see. I do want to smash that tower, bottom tower, before the game's over. Surprise, MF. Yeah, that's true. That's exactly what it is. Boom. Smacked me, damn. Wasn't ready. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be the last match. And Rachel? Man, I forget what was the newest name, iteration of your name. Yeah, please, you know, send me those anything you have, suggestions and whatnot, because you know, again, I personally would feel better if I had something to kind of whoops. Okay. If not, then not. You know, I don't want to. At the very, you know, it shouldn't be like a bother. You know, it's just that it shouldn't be a bother. This is called a global taunt, what I'm doing right now. It doesn't achieve a lot, but it definitely... Oh, man. My bad. Not really a global taunt if you just die to... Actually, it was. It wasn't a global taunt, but 2 people. It's fine. Because meanwhile, the reason I do this, and I don't consider this inting, is because I was pushing top and I was pushing mid, so it was fine. It was 1v2, and Zeri might think that, hey, you know, I failed or something, but no, I didn't. It's just that the map is losing, and you know, I would do this again if it was 50-50 in terms of kills. So. Yeah, I don't know what to do. She typing so much. Is anybody following the chat? I think the game was kind of mentally over for us when she died that 1v1 against Zeri at the top there. I think the game was kind of mentally over then. But, you know. I think Zeri's going here, isn't she? She must be. There's no way she's not. I'm gonna do some Yorick gameplay now. Sick Yorick gameplay. Okay. I get the tower now. Because she doesn't have TP, which means that, you know, it's a free tower when she does that. And I think that she's not even... Oh, it's actually 2 people. Anyway, even if I don't get the tower, it's still fine, I think. Oh, look at that. Okay, okay, I'll take this. Zeri, where are you? Zeri? Where are you? Okay. Nah, I can't stay here, 2 of them. But man, we got the Baron for this. If we win this game... Guys, if we win this game, remember your gameplay, okay? Oh. Remember this. Nafiri, please. It's over. Calm down. It's over. We did it. We have the thing. And Swain likes self-loathing in Discord. Okay. Zeri. Where's she gonna jump, I wonder? Nowhere. She's gonna jump to the afterlife. I do this so that the ghouls hit this guy, so they push it. In case you're wondering. Otherwise they wouldn't push it. Swain was wise in the beginning when he was called for a mute, and then he got sucked into it. That's true. That's actually true. No, I don't know if it's true because I didn't pay attention, but if that happened, it was wise, but then he, again, you know, he failed. Oh, what the F is this? Jesus, those guys are kind of thirsty. Not thirsty, but I wouldn't say thirsty because they're just playing the game. But, okay, I gotta be careful. Zeri could, you know, she could damage my, you know, my jewels here. She could damage my jewels. I don't mean the guy from Pulp Fiction. He was Jules, right? What is she doing? Just take it. What you doing, lady? Because this is beautiful. Look at the map. Okay, look at the map. 19. There's no way I either don't end the game or there's not a 4v3. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I thought that they're not gonna die before the Drake. Oh, I'm sorry. She saw it, didn't she? Yes, she did. Yes, she did. At least they don't end right now, right? Okay. She knows about the tricks. She's not gonna overextend. Oh man, you know, she had a camera in the bathroom, and the husband was just waiting there. Yeah, just the camera in the bathroom. She learns, true. You know, but it was Ash. It was Ash too. So, thoughts on fighting the new champion? It's quite easy as Yorick. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Gotta smack her though. I think I have some time to do this. And then I'm out. This is so funny that this works, because you know, the husband was in the bathroom, but there wasn't the wife as a bait. He was just in the bathroom. He was just sitting there waiting to punch somebody, you know, and she gave him that opportunity. I don't know what to tell you. Bathroom Yorick, yes. If I upload this match to my channel, it's gonna be called Bathroom Yorick. I actually probably should. This is an entertaining, you know, enough of a game to do that even if we lose, correct? Do you agree, my friends? Some bathrooms in the chat, please. Bees in the chat for bathroom. Or restroom. Whatever you think is best. Ash, careful. Okay. Oh, that Jin. Oh, that Jin. Oh, that 3-0. Not 3-0, but the 3... How does he keep killing them after he's dead? Okay. Oh, I know what's the problem. I know what's the problem. They have a full female team. That's why they're typing so much. My team, not their team. My team is typing because they have, you know, they have been kind of mesmerized by the female whatever. That would be an awful out of context clip. What exactly? Okay. Yeah, Nafiri just can't resist that, those opponents. She just has to type. She just has to type. Mm-hmm. They got it. Almost. Almost. You know how it is when men often argue more when females are present? I think that's what's happening with Swain and Nafiri. I think that's what's happening here. And I guess that's it. No, it's not it yet, I guess, but there's definitely something weird going on, you know? Almost. Almost. Oh, 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 no, 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 please. What am I doing? Boys, she got that last word. How did you not split push to Nexus? You're a fake Yorick OTP. I don't think I had an opportunity. When do you mean? When exactly would I have gotten that? Okay. Swain caught that, oh man. My bad. I actually inted this one. I have to push this and then yeah. Well, it's actually, you know, if I didn't die over here, we would have maybe won the game. Maybe won the game. But it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is, my friends. This one. This. Let's see the clip. Okay. Oh, I know what's the problem. I know what's the problem. They have a full female team. Yeah, but it's not even that bad out of context, you know. Because no one would ever say, like, would ever think, oh, there wasn't anything else said, so I'll just take that. No one would ever kind of think that. So they would always look for, you know, whatever that was. Whatever was the context or something. Yours was whatever, the others were no better. Yeah, I agree, but still, you know, come on. You know, I like to, you know what it is? The reason I focus so much on what I did is because, well, first of all, it's you, right? You can improve yourself, whatever, but the most interesting games are the ones where this happens, you know? When your team is typing the whole game and then you still win. Now that's the clip, you know, that's that clip you can upload on YouTube, and that's when that's the interesting moment. So, you know, you kind of want to chase that. And if I didn't die there in those bushes, even with my teams kind of like doing this and that, dying there, and, you know, even with all that, I could still kind of, you know, snatch that interesting moment. And so yeah, you know, I think it really matters to kind of look at your own actions, especially when you're playing Yorick, you know, because Yorick is the only one who can actually, like, you know, really surprise the enemy with what he can do that. You kind of can't have a Twitch clip that encapsulates chatting all game and win at the end. True. Yes, you're right. You're right. It would need more context, like, oh, you know, here's the full upload. Yeah, true. You can kind of have... No. Actually, no, I disagree. What I do sometimes is I edit together all the chat, where you can, as a viewer, you see, oh, you know, this is happening. At minute 5, they said this. At minute 10, they said this. At 15, they said this. And at 25, you know, the score is horrific. And then Yorick wins. You can do that. You can sort of just, you know, you have to edit it fully. And yeah. Unfortunate that we lost, because Jin could have done it, you know. He could have pushed us. Could have pushed us over the edge. In any case, thank you for watching this. I have to go. I have to do some chores. Thank you for the donation. And I will, you know, I will see you next time. I will see you next time. Rach and Dane supported you. What does it say, Rach and Dane? I wonder. It actually, you can actually say who did it, I guess. Yeah, again, thank you for watching this, and I'll see you next time, guys. I'll see you next time.